Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm celebrating reaching 150 subscribers. I'm a little bit past that point right now, but I had my idea for that benchmark was to give you facts about me. Originally I was going to do 25, but I couldn't think of that many. So I decided to just do 15, which matches the number perfectly. That's one fact for every 10 of you. So if you're interested in getting to know me a little bit more, then just keep watching. I am sick today. That's not a, well, I mean, that is a fact, but it's not like on the sheet here. Like, I am sick. So I'm sorry if I'm like snorkeling and my voice. It doesn't sound that weird in recordings, but it sounds really weird in my head. So anyway, let's get on with some facts. I got them on a notebook here. I've been working it up for about a week. For the ones that have background knowledge available, I will provide that background knowledge. So, number one, I've always loved counting coins. We used to have this, like, silver tin, like a food storage tin, and we would fill it with coins, and then what I would love to do is I would dump the coins out on my bed, and I would separate them into pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and I would count them individually and make piles, and I would write everything down in a notebook similar to this, and then I would add everything up, and then once the jars were full, we'd take them to the bank. Where we bank, our credit union, they have a free coin changer thing, so then you can take it to the cashier, or the teller, there we go. Take it to the teller, and they'll, exchange that, and then you can have that in cash, or you can put it in your bank account. I actually did that just before we left for Chicago. So these are what the sheets usually look like. I actually have it in the same notebook. I actually had $134.61 or something, and I was able to cash that in and take it to Chicago. So I've always loved counting coins. My first car was a 1997 Jeep Wrangler Sahara, a dark kind of forest army green with a lift, and it had 4 headlights across the top. I'll put a picture in here somewhere so you can see it. That was my very first car. It's my dad's car, so I got to use it in high school. It's stick shift and my favorite car. When I make $1 million, that's the kind of car I'm gonna get. I love driving that car. In my junior year of high school, I donated all of my hair. I'll put up some before and after pictures as well so you can see that. My cousin's daughter has alopecia, which is just an autoimmune disorder that causes hair to fall out, and it affects people of all ages, all races. And so she was like 6 or so when her hair started to fall out. And so I had really, as you can see, really long, fine blonde hair that I had never dyed, and they wanted virgin hair. So my cousin was actually, she's the one who cut my hair and styled it, and so then I was able to donate that hair so that her kid could have a wig. And I'm planning on doing that again, maybe this summer, because I'm just sick of long hair, and someone else could use it and not be tired of it like I am. I am afraid of the dark. I know that's silly. I didn't used to be. Like, when I was little, I didn't like going to the bathroom at night. Like, I still don't. If, like, I have to pee in the middle of the night, I'll roll over and make myself go back to sleep, because I do not like walking around the house at night. But now it's, if we're leaving or something and someone shuts off the lights and it's complete pitch black, I stop, like, I clench up really tightly, and I have to wait until someone can turn on a light or someone's guiding me. I don't know. It started just after I got back from my mission, and I don't know. It's silly, and there's nothing for me to be afraid of, but I'm afraid of the dark. I don't sleep with the nightlight on. Like, I prefer to sleep in pitch black, but in any other instance, I'm afraid of the dark. It's weird. I had a lisp from the time that I was little and started speaking until I was in high school. Sometimes it still comes back, like when I'm really tired or feeling really silly, it'll come back, but I got teased a lot, like lovingly teased by my family, you know, and my brother'd be harassing me or whatever, and I'd be like, stop, Matthew, stop, and he'd be like, stop, you know, like, teasing me a little bit about it for all of my life. And so in high school I was like, screw this, I'm gonna keep my tongue in my mouth. So sometimes you can still kind of hear it, but for the most part, people don't realize or don't remember that I had a lisp. Number 6, I'm a stomach sleeper. It's bizarre, okay? So a lot of stomach sleepers, they still will like have their head on a pillow, but I can't. I am flat on my mattress with my arms down to my sides, with my head turned, and my feet, my hips are usually kind of turned out. And that is the only way that I can fall asleep. Unless I'm on the couch behind me, then I can sleep on my side. But when I'm in a bed, the only way I can sleep is on my stomach. And that's not good for my back, it's not good for my face. You know, it smooshes my face up. And so then I have deeper lines up here from where the pudginess, right? But yeah, that started also basically when I got, like, a lot of things changed for me, like fundamental things about me changed after I got home from my LDS mission. So I don't know, because I used to be a side sleeper. I was a side sleeper on the mission. I was a side sleeper well before then. I mean, I was a stomach sleeper with like tall pillows, and that hurt my back a lot. My back is pretty sensitive, so that's why I sleep completely flat, no pillows, and I don't know. It's a thing. It's a thing that it is. I can't have things touching my throat. Like, I have to have looser t-shirt collars. Turtlenecks are torture chambers invented by the devil to destroy me. No, absolutely not. I will never wear... I wore a turtleneck, like, when I was little, in elementary school and stuff, but I will never put a turtleneck on. Scarves have to be really, really loose. I can't have them touching. Necklaces, it's a no-go. Sweatshirts, too. The neck of the sweatshirt has to be at least down to here, because up here, like, even myself touching my own throat, I can't. I don't know. I just... Ugh. I can't do it. I have a snort. I think you've heard it at least once on this channel. It happens more on my Snapchat. If you get me going really, really hard, I will snort. I've been told it's endearing, but it always just makes everybody else crack up, which I like. I like that my laugh is able to make other people happy, because I like when other people's laughs make me laugh. You know? I can pop my shins. Fact number 9, I can pop my shins. Let's see if I can do it right now. I haven't popped them in a couple weeks. So it pops right along here. I can only do it every once in a while, every like couple weeks. I don't know. I've been able to do that for years. Pop my shins. Fact number 10. I rear-ended a Hummer. I was on my mission in Ohio, and I was driving a Subaru Legacy, and we were going down to one of our meetings, and I was taking the route that we usually went, and like I had like inklings that I shouldn't go that way, but I was like, I always go this way. It's the fastest way to get into town, out in the sticks. And what I didn't know is that it was opening day of the fair, and there was a lot of fair traffic on Fairgrounds Road. I had no idea. There weren't signs posted that say watch for traffic, watch for children, watch for any of that. And I came up this hill and I accelerated to the 40-mile-an-hour speed limit, and I came over the hill and there was a line of cars all the way backed up with a Hummer at the end. And I had maybe 40 feet to go from 40 miles an hour to a dead stop. And I slammed on the brake and my companion went, whoa, and I went, shit! Bam! And I blacked out. I don't remember the impact. I don't remember the airbags going off. But when I came to, everything was pink and it smelled like dust and gunpowder and My ears were ringing so loudly that I couldn't hear that I was screaming my head off. Absolutely just like the most horrid sound was coming out of my mouth. And so, I started to be able to see things again, and the airbags had gone off in the steering wheel and the windows behind us. And so my companion was like, Sister, Sister Barker is what I was referred to as. Sister, we gotta get out. We gotta get out of the car. So I shoved it into park and turned off the engine, and it was like a bomb had gone off on the front. We hit that Hummer so hard that it hit the engine block and, broke the engine. The Hummers, nothing happened to the Hummer. The bumper on the back was a little wrinkled, and like a tiny dent in the bumper, and the license plate was a little bit, crumpled a little bit, and my car was completely destroyed. That was one of the worst days of my life. So I have really bad anxiety in the car from that, but not when I'm driving, but when other people are driving and I don't have control over the car, I get really anxious. So yeah. So I am LDS. I am a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, or Mormon, however you have heard of us, if you have. Born and raised. And I have not missed a day of scripture reading, Bible and Book of Mormon, since October 6th, 2010. So it's been 7.5 years. And as of today, I have it on an app so I can keep track of how many days it goes. As of today, I haven't missed a day of reading my scriptures in 2,785 days. There are some conditions that I have. The day hasn't ended until I go to bed. And it doesn't count as me going to bed until I fall asleep in my own bed. So, if I fall asleep on the couch and wake up after 1:30 in the morning, I still haven't missed the last day. It's after I've already gotten ready for bed. And then that sort of thing. That probably seems like cheating or whatever, but it works for me, because my day doesn't end until I go to bed in my own bed, no matter what time it is. So, anyway, fun fact. Even if it's just a verse or two, I still count it. I still sleep with stuffed animals. A lot of this is about sleeping, because that's what I do a lot. I still sleep with stuffed animals. I have since I was little, and then I took a break from it in junior high and high school. And once I started sleeping with stuffed animals again, I got so much better sleep. Way better sleep. Just being able to snuggle something was awesome. And being a stomach sleeper, you can't really snuggle a stuffed animal, but when you're getting ready for sleeping and whatever, it's nice. So, if you haven't slept with a stuffed animal in a long time, I recommend you try it. See if it helps you feel better at night. There's no shame. It doesn't make you a little kid, okay? Fact number 13, I played the saxophone for 8 years, from the middle of 7th grade until I left for my mission in 2013. I played the tenor saxophone. I still have it. I just, I've gotten into other things and moved into other hobbies and things that I enjoy. I still love my saxophone. I will never sell it. It's beautiful. His name, I think I named him Louis, after Louis Armstrong. It's a matte black, oh my gosh, beautiful, beautiful instrument that I adore and will never, ever get rid of, and will never let anybody else play. How terrible is that? I freaking love that saxophone. But sometimes it's it was something that was such a big part of my life before I started to struggle with depression. And depression kind of took away my desire for it. And now it just feels more bittersweet. I don't know. I don't really know how to explain that. But it's a past thing that I'm not sure that present me can still do. I mean, I could, not can still do. That I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's stopping me from playing. Well, also living in an apartment complex. Saxophones are loud, and I don't really want to bother everybody. That's an excuse. We're moving on. I love my saxophone. I loved playing it. I was really good at it. I just haven't played it recently. Number 14, I went 7 years without having any soda. That has ended since then. In junior high, I had like a 12 pack of Dr. Pepper in one night at a party, and it was crazy, like absolutely bonkers. So then I was like, no more, and I didn't have it. That was like September, and then I didn't have it again until New Year's, and then I haven't had it since then. So that was New Year's of 2008 going into 2009, and then I didn't have a single drop of soda or carbonation. Sorry, I've started to get really stuffy. Until my wedding day. I did have a count for it. I can't remember where that was. I used to have it on the same app as my scriptures, but since I have now been drinking soda, it wouldn't be accurate, right? So, I should probably stop drinking soda again, because I've gained so much weight since I started drinking it again. Okay, and fact number 15. Because I'm hungry. This is what was on my mind, is I could eat Chinese food for every meal and never tire of it. I freaking love Chinese food. We have a favorite place that my family likes to go to down close to where my parents live. They have really, really yummy cream cheese ragoons. I love Panda. There's a place up by where I go to school that's really, really good. Like, I'm not very discriminatory about Chinese food, as long as it's A-okay. I love Chinese. I want Chinese food so bad right now. Like a hot and sour soup to burn all of this goop out of my face. And yeah, okay. So that's 15 facts about me. I hope you guys enjoyed getting to know me a little bit more. I enjoyed telling a little bit of my stories. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel before you go. Thank you so much for getting me to 150 subscribers. Can keep growing, keep going up from here. Thank you so much, guys. I'll see you later. Hey everybody, welcome back to my so if you're interested